Hey everybody, Steve Vigil here, and hope everybody is having just a wonderful day. I want to bring you some more great education about passive investing, private lending, private mortgage lending, and all this kind of wonderful knowledge that I think is so important to get out there. You know, many of you know, for those who don't know, I've been a full-time investor for the past 7 years. We've done hundreds of homes, we've flipped hundreds of properties. We've bought a large amount of rental properties, got some great owner finance properties that we have, and we also do some great mortgage note stuff. And, all this that we have done over the years has all been done through using private money, passive investors. We've been very fortunate in that aspect, and we've been able to raise millions and millions of dollars to be able to do these things. But it didn't start out that way in the beginning. You know, we had to work at it. We had to learn a lot of things, and we had to get educated ourselves on how to do things the right way. And so, now that we're many years down the road, I love being able to give that education and knowledge back to you guys and just help you. Obviously I'm going to teach from what I do. I don't, there's probably a million ways you can do things out there. So I just teach about the things that I do. Keep in mind that I am not an attorney and I am not an accountant. So, before you do anything, you should always make sure that you consult the right professionals that you need if you need them. Don't just jump into any deals. That's never a good thing. So we're going to get going on this video, and, let me do a little screen share here real quick. And, what I kind of wanted to talk about today was, I've got a lot of people that have been coming to me lately asking about private lending, but they really don't know what private lending is. They don't understand what it is. So I just thought I would give a little brief introduction of what it is and how it's how we find people and the different kind of people out there that could potentially be passive lenders for us. And if we're a passive lender, and you're trying to look at what you want to do, and you're not sure if you might fall into a category where you can do that, you certainly can. And we've got a lot of videos we've already done. We're always doing new videos to help educate you on that stuff. But people ask me, like I said, the question is, what is a private lender? And really, a private lender is an individual. That's really all it is. It's an individual. It's not a company, not a lending institution, anything like that. And it could be a friend, could be family members, could be co-workers, could be a company, someone that owns a company that you know. We've got some passive lenders that are business owners. It could be a partnership. We don't work with any partnerships, but we certainly work with individuals that have trusts, and we work with a lot of individuals that have IRAs. A lot of people don't realize that you can take your IRA and put it into what is called a self-directed IRA account, and then lend that money out. And it's a very effective tool to help you grow your money. And we use a lot of methods like that. We have a lot of people in just about all these categories that we work with. But a lot of people look at this and they go, "Oh, family and friends. There's no way I'd ever talk to family and friends about borrowing money." Well, it's not about borrowing money, and it is, but I don't put it that way to anybody. First off, before you ever talk about doing a deal with someone, there's a lot of other steps that you have to know and learn, and we're going to go through that through a lot of videos that we're doing and some that we've already done. There's a whole process that we go through about building relationships, and that's really what this is all about. At the same time, you've got to know what you're doing. You've got to know what you're talking about, and you have to have confidence in yourself. So if you don't have confidence in yourself, that's the first thing you need to work on. The first private lenders we ever had were family members, and I never once asked them for money. I just kept sharing with them the things that we were doing. And then at some point they came back to me and said, "Well, how can we get involved? We really like what you're doing, and we'd like to see if we could get involved and do some of that." So there's a lot of methods that you can use, which I do a lot of videos on, and I don't know if I've got that one out yet, but if I don't, I will have one on that soon. So think about that. But private lending is relationship based, like I mentioned a second ago. It's all about building a relationship far before we're talking about any opportunities. We have a very specific process that we go through now that we're experienced and do this. And our process always starts with any potential new private lender that's coming in. It starts with building a relationship, getting to know that individual, them getting to know us, seeing if we think we can work together. There's a lot of variables in working with someone, especially when you're talking about, using money for different types of deals or opportunities that are out there available. So you've got to build that relationship. And I can't say that enough. You'll probably hear me say it, time and time again. In a lot of different videos, I talk about that relationship all the time. That's just how important building that relationship is. If you're on the borrower side, that lender is going to be lending to you over the deal that you're bringing. Doesn't mean that you still have to bring a good deal, but that lender is going to be lending on you. And if you're on the lending side and you're looking at your borrowers, you're looking at all those things to see what kind of a person that borrower is. So I've got a lot of other videos about that stuff, so I encourage you to go and watch everything that we do. But very much relationship based. At the same time, like I just mentioned briefly, but if you're on the borrower side, you have to make sure that you always bring a very good asset to the table. Our opportunities are based on the deals, and you can't bring bad deals to the table. You are working with someone else's money, someone who's worked very hard for a very long time to build that money up. It is your responsibility to do everything you can to take care of that borrower, or that lender if you are the borrower. Said that backwards. So make sure that you take some of these steps. It's very, very important that you look at this, and then start evaluating who the circle is around you. That you might know people that might have money that might be able to work with you down the road. But don't go and just ask them for money. Don't ask them to go if you can borrow money. Build the relationship. Share with them what you do. Teach them and show them, educate them about what you're doing. That's how you're going to attract these individuals to you if you're on the borrower side. And if you're the lender, you should be looking for people that want to educate you, not just come after your money. That's really, really important. So let me share the screen there. So, guys, I'm going to be giving you a ton more education about passive investing, private lending. There's so many things that you guys need to know, I think, and I'm going to be teaching everything that I do, exactly how I do it. So, but keep in mind, we always need to make sure we get attorneys involved when it's time for them to be involved. We need to have our accountants involved when it's time for them to be involved. So that's very, very important, first and foremost. So guys, I hope I'm giving you some great stuff. I need to get some feedback from you. If I am, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. Be sure and hit the notifications and join and follow me on YouTube. We've got great stuff coming out all the time. And, just want to, put my best foot forward. If there's things that don't answer when you are watching a video, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer any questions and get any information I can to you to help you become a better passive investor or a better borrower. Because we do both sides of it, I teach from both sides. So sometimes I'm talking from the borrower side, sometimes I'm talking from the lender side, but I think that's a good thing. So guys, I really appreciate you watching. Like I said, give me a like, let me know that you're watching, that I'm giving you good education. And until the next video, have a great day.